Good afternoon, everyone. We'd like to inform everybody to kindly make yourselves comfortable in your seats as we're going to begin the show in just a few minutes. Thank you. Only an hour behind.
I just want to exchange what you have for me. I like to giving them these two and exchange it, because at the end I can grab another one here. So I like to see Daniel Luna with this kind of stuff. So if you wanna change it,
Yeah, we just want to put the cover.
Oh, okay.
yeah, giving the cover to her.
Yes.
And not you.
Yes.
The most important part is the certificate.
Gotcha.
And at least they can take something, nice too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I can get it here.
Right.
So.
Mike's good, we're live. All right, here we go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first annual Florida Basketball Association Awards Ceremony. My name is Robert Dietz. Yeah, round of applause, round of applause. Welcome everybody, welcome. I'm Robert Dietz, and thank you for joining me in celebrating the FBA's greatest performers and accomplishments here at the IBCK Educational Center in Kissimmee, Florida. Today's event recognizes extraordinary talent and commitment demonstrated by all FBA players, coaches, and executives. Also, we will be celebrating our unsung heroes who stand today as a beacon of excellence as they take the FBA to new heights. And this will be followed by unbelievable performances from those unassuming individuals and hidden talent right here at the Florida Basketball Association. Now, let's get the show started. We'd like to take a moment to thank some of the individuals and organizations that made today possible. Let's start with the owner of the Florida Basketball Association, Mark King. Next, we have Greg Kite, former NBA champion of the Boston Celtics 1984 and 1986, and your commissioner of the Florida Basketball Association. We'd also like to thank the IBCK Educational Center, a Baptist school here in Osceola County. Thank you for hosting the awards ceremony today. We'd also like to thank Atleta Sports, a sports media company live streaming today's event. We'd also like to thank Houston Clinic, a sports medicine facility and official medical provider for the FBA. And also like to thank Bolton, the official provider of in-game basketballs for the Florida Basketball Association. Before we get started with the awards, let's give a round of applause for the 2023 FBA champion, Kissimmee Lambs. We're going to start off with a couple speeches here tonight before our awards. Our first speech is going to be by Mark King, the owner and head of the Florida Basketball Association.
That? I'll click that too. Okay, got it. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Food was good, right? Big shout out to IBCK, Edgar Vasquez, and Ben Gonzalez and that whole team. Thank you so much. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time because the FBA is no longer an upstart league. We're one of the longest standing minor league systems in the United States of America. Going on since 2012, I guess that will be 14 years, I think. Going into our 14th year. I just wanted to give some brief history because I think that it really, really matters, and I'm thankful for the players here to celebrate. We're celebrating you. But I think it would be very good for you to understand and know how this league came about and why we do what we do. One of the first things that I would say, it's a really long story, and I'm not gonna be here long, obviously. As an aspiring player myself, I realized that after college, there weren't really a lot of places to play. If you didn't get an agent and you didn't go overseas and you didn't get drafted, there really wasn't really a lot of opportunity. Now there were some leagues here and there, but it just didn't really exist, at least nothing properly sustainable. And as an aspiring player, what a lot of people don't know is that I, as a basketball player in my younger days, never played in middle school, high school, or anything. I was cut every single time. And I don't want to make this about me, but it very much is a part of the FBA story. If it wasn't for a college coach that I met by happenstance, the first college coach ever that gave me an actual opportunity to actually pursue basketball, Coach Roy Cutright from what is now known as University of Pikeville, the reality is none of this would be happening. And I actually asked Nas to take a moment to share this story because by chance, in unfortunate circumstances, that coach passed away last night. So it's been a hard couple of days for me, and I've had a lot of time to reflect and to think about not only who I am, what he meant to me, but what he really did. See, on the surface, he was a coach that helped me play basketball. And what he did is he gave me hope. What the FBA does is gives players hope. Hope to work hard and to have something where you can use that hard work, whatever you create from your hard work, and actually use it somewhere. Coach Cutright gave me hope. And out of that hope, I ended up playing in the Continental Basketball Association and a couple of other leagues. But after a few years of playing, I formed what you guys are familiar with, the Florida Flight. Now, what's also good is I get a chance to properly explain this in a public manner. That way you guys can really understand why I am the owner and chairman of an FBA and why I own the Florida Flight. The truth and the reality is the Florida Flight came before the FBA. I never ever intended or wanted to own a league. It wasn't something I was wanting to do. I didn't have a desire for it initially. But after 2 years of being in 2 different leagues that really didn't run themselves well, and having what you guys know as Commissioner Greg Kite as a general manager of that team, what we realized is that we needed to create something that was proper and sustainable. One of the first things we realized was the hardest matter to overcome was high travel budgets. So Greg and I, after, and this is a true story, having probably a combined 7 or 8 teams that were supposed to come to play us in our home court over those 2 years didn't even show up because they didn't have the money to travel from Tennessee, Alabama, from wherever they were coming, Georgia. And so we decided to sit down and create what is now known as the Florida Basketball Association. Now I gotta tell you, many people told me that we were crazy to try to create a league that was only one state. And we started with 4 teams. That's all we had, 4 teams. And those 4 teams started the history of what you guys see today as the Florida Basketball Association. And it was a lot of hard work. It's still a lot of hard work. I enjoy running the FBA. I don't really run it. It's very much a work league where all of the team owners, we work collaboratively. I will tell you right now, and I'm just gonna smooze a little bit, this is amazing. Like I'm looking at this, looking at the people, looking at the graphics, the teams that we have. Obviously Rob, which has done a stellar job as being our PA announcer and just really enjoying what he's doing as much as we're enjoying his work. The teams. And a round of applause real quick for the talent level in the FBA. I mean, can we really give it up? I gotta tell you, you know, and we've always been talented, a talented league, but the talent level is higher than it's ever been. So, as the owner of this league and just running it and working, collaborating with everybody and trying to create an experience for the fans, for the players, for the officials, for the team owners, the managers, the coaches, I am so proud of what we have collectively created here, and I can't wait to see what's ahead. It's just a phenomenal group effort here, and we are really blazing trails. Like, to my knowledge, I don't know that any of the other leagues, the minor league systems out there, has ever done something like this, like an awards banquet where we really celebrate the players and their accomplishments and the coaches and what they've done. And yeah, I'm bragging a little bit, for sure, on us, because there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of other people trying to do this. Frankly, we make it look easy, and it's not easy, and everybody who's a team owner knows it's not easy. But circling back to why we're here and how we got here, and you know, if you know me, you know this. I'm a Christian. This is not a Christian league. I mean, we don't promote it that way. But rest assured that I operate, in everything that I do, I operate out of a Christian worldview. And I believe that all of the players that play in this league have exceptional talent. You'll see, if you've seen my social media posts, I've put Team No Shovels, and a lot of you are probably like, yeah, what is that? Well, it's about the parable of the talents in the Bible. And basically what it comes down to is, I don't believe that God wants us to bury the passions and talents that we have. And if we didn't have something like the FBA, after these guys finish college, if they don't go to the NBA, if they don't get a high-powered agent, they wouldn't really be able to use their talent like they could. Yeah, they could play in some YMCA leagues and some rec leagues, to which very few, if anybody, would come watch those. For us, they get to play in front of fans. They get to play on YouTube. We streamed every game last year. I think in 2021, we streamed every game in 2021. In 2022, we went back to a classic model, and it's so difficult, it's very inefficient to try to make sure every team has their own broadcast team and their own media equipment, and that's just not easy to do. So we like what we do, because no matter where you're at in the world, and I don't know if everybody knows this, over the last 3 years, and I've lost count, we are well over 1 million viewers on our YouTube channel and our social media channels for the games that have watched. And this is from all over the world. All over the world. And our players are getting noticed. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. They've been gifted, whether they believe it or not, whether they know where their gift comes from, they've been gifted to play basketball at an exceptionally high level. And that talent should be shared and enjoyed and appreciated. And more than that, that platform that they get from, even if it's being a local hero, is a platform that can reach down and grab the next generations below them, the younger children that grow up watching them, and help them have hope and faith. Faith and hope and works. And maybe those kids don't want to play basketball, but maybe they have a big dream, a big vision, and they want to accomplish something with their life. And because they can watch our players succeed and excel at a high level on a platform that's much bigger than the ordinary platform, they can try to do the same with their life. And in the end, that's what the FBA is all about. We have no $1 million contracts, no 20,000 seat venues, although we are playing in big venues these days, actually. But the FBA is about pure passion, raw talent, and the belief in the American dream of trying to accomplish and doing what you love for a living. And that's what the FBA does. So I wanted to just say thank you to you all of the fans. If you don't have fans, you're really just a resounding gong and nobody really knows, nobody really cares. I don't actually say a lot of this stuff on social media. I don't like to be known as the FBA chairman or president or anything. I would much rather just coach my guys and enjoy that. But this is what God has for me, and I've been gifted to do it, and I've got a great group of people that working with me. We continue to excel, and but at the end of the day, I did want to just take a moment, because I believe she might be watching, Miss Lynn Cutright, whose husband just passed away, Coach Roy Cutright. If Coach Roy Cutright doesn't see this scrawny little midget of a kid walking on a college basketball team in Pikeville, Kentucky, and give me a shot, none of this happens. I don't meet my wife, I don't play basketball at a high level, and I don't get an education that shows me how to work with people and develop something that I think is, and I'm biased, but I think we're the best league outside of the NBA and G League in the United States of America. So thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Now you know a little bit of the history of the Florida Basketball Association.
Thank you, Mark King. Next up, we'd like to invite Greg Pipe, the Commissioner of the Florida Basketball Association, to say a few words.
Thank you, Robert. I promise my words will be more like the 2-minute drill. Okay, I just won't go as fast as Patrick Mahomes or anything in 2-minute drill. I'll get out of breath. But I'm just here to, just want to congratulate the Kissimmee Lambs as the 2023 champion. And in advance, I want to congratulate all the young men, the men who will be earning these recognition tonight for these awards. I think this is a marvelous event, like Mark said, first of its kind for the FBA. And I want to thank IBCK for hosting this and the beautiful facility and great food. This is wonderful. Mark told you a lot about the league and how it was founded, and one of the things, it is that word sustainable, and you all make that happen too, because not only has it been around for a number of years, but we went through another season where there were no games canceled that I know of, no teams drop out, and that's really unique among minor league pro basketball. There's all kinds of leagues that are in the graveyard of leagues because it no longer exists because they haven't been structured like this. So, but I'd also just say quickly too, it's not just Mark, and let's give Mark a hand for what he's done again. His work and effort has been tireless. Mine's been kind of minimal on the sideline. But I think what I really love is all of us who are in the league, whether you're the coaches, the administrators, the owners, the players, even the fans, take ownership in what we do, because all that you can do and add, there's many ways you can help not only your team but the league by making this an even better and bigger league. And so I thank all of you for coming here tonight, for all your support, and have a great evening. Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to welcome head coach of the Kissimmee Lambs, Edgar Vasquez. You got to make a speech, buddy. Round of applause again for the winning coach, Edgar Vasquez of the Kissimmee Lambs.
Thank you, sir. Well, we have a little plan for our speech as a Kissimmee Lambs champs and as a school, as a church. And the speech is this one.
We hereby recognize the Florida Basketball Association and its owner, Mark King, for the arduous work he has performed for over 12 years in Central Florida. He has served a driving force in which our young talent can showcase their gifts. We recognize that the FBA as a door of opportunity in which our young people can pursue their dreams of having a place in the best professional leagues around the world. Once again, we are grateful to the Florida Basketball Association and its team for their hard work. May God bless you always in all your endeavors. This gesture of recognition is presented by IBCK Educational Center
Central Baptist
and
Church.
Central Baptist Church of Kissimmee in the city of Kissimmee, Florida on the 5th of November, 2023.
That's the speech, Mr. Mark and Mr. Kyle. Some pictures.
Hey.
So the reason that we want to really make this recognition to them and to you guys, because for us, yes, it's about competition, play, basketball, but in our heart, what we really want is to support what they're doing in order to give you guys the opportunity to showcase your gift. Maybe you're gonna see like we celebrating your awards, and you say maybe it's part of the show. No, but we really mean it from our heart. Right. I'm a pastor of the church. I'm the chairman of the board of the Educational Center, and what we really promote here is our young talent. And we are really, really happy with the level that we see in this league. Like I said before, we don't have the opportunity in our country to play in the same way that you are playing now. We have a lot of professional guys coming here for the crisis in Venezuela, and we found a paradise, let's call it like that, because as a pastor, it's really hard to do the job in their life when they lose everything. They lose their career, they lose their dreams. They don't can play anymore in the level that they was used to play. Olympics and everything is going completely. So when we came here to Florida and see all what you're doing, guys, we just really see God's hands moving in this particular league. That is the reason that we joined the FBA. That is the reason that we want to keep supporting you guys, because as a church, as a school, this is what we do. We like to expand the kingdom of God in any way that we can, especially supporting the young talents, like our MVP from the 2023 season. All the Kissimmee Lambs are agreeing that you are the MVP, and you did a great, great job, okay? So we're really happy, we really enjoy see you guys playing that you play with passion and love. Who? You?
I really appreciate this. Thank you. IBCK.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You want to say a few words or no?
No.
Okay. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Get yourself some cupcakes, some Coke, some waters. Use the restroom. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll start the fun stuff. Check, check. We good? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time to start the awards. Do we have everybody back from break? Do we need to wait a minute or two? All right, we'll start with our 2023 FBA Dunk of the Year. That goes out to Corey Wallace versus the Claremont Crocs. Round of applause for Corey Wallace. I don't think he's here today. Round of applause for him. Our next award is the 2023 FBA Clutch Play of the Year. The winner for that is Roberto Suarez versus the Claremont Crocs. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. What am I gonna say? Say thanks. Shout out to my mom and dad.
Man, I don't know what to say, but just shout out to the coach drawing up the play to go to me, and I told him just give it to me. I'll make the shot. I don't know what else to say. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to everybody. But thank you again. Put me on the spot like that. You gotta tell me you gotta have a speech.
Congratulations, Roberto Suarez, the 2023 FBA Clutch Play of the Year.
This is the MVP.
Next up is the award for the 2023 FBA Game of the Year. As the two newest teams in the FBA met each other for the first time, it was a battle of the undefeated. One team would leave that day with their first loss of the season. Just 1 week prior, both teams had the toughest game of their season, and in grand fashion, the Serpents took down the Claremont Crocs with a game winner by Roberto Suarez. And the Lambs took down the Polk County Royals with a game winner by Anderson Ramos. This set the stage for both teams to go into their June 24th matchup, undefeated and unwilling to lose their place atop the FBA standings. This game did not disappoint, and the two teams in the league took each other to their first overtime game and gave the crowd a show to remember. The Kissimmee Lambs won that battle and provided us a preview of what would eventually turn into a matchup as the 2023 FBA Finals, as they met again to decide once and for all who was the best team in the league. The 2023 FBA Game of the Year award goes to the June 24th game and winner, the Volusia County Serpents versus the Kissimmee Lambs. For that is the two FBA community and outstanding dedication to the fans. The Community Hero Award goes to Simeon Howard of the Claremont Crocs. Is Simeon Howard here with us today? The next award is the 2023 FBA Hustle and Grind Award. We have two co-winners for their willingness to do the hard work and go above and beyond for their team. The two co-winners are Bull Paul of the Winter Park Storm and Timothy Bo Flex Williams of the Polk County Royals. Congratulations. You want to say a couple words? Congratulations. Bo Flex. Yes, congratulations, Bowflex Williams. Our next award is the 2023 Teammate of the Year. That winner is Victor Kwan of the Florida Flight.
We'll look over there, take a picture.
Congratulations, Victor, the 2023 Teammate of the Year. Now we'll go on to the 2023 FBA Performance Awards. The first award is our 2023 FBA All-Defensive Second Team. That team consists of guard Kenyatta Long of the Florida Flight, guard Stanley Jean-Baptiste of the Claremont Crocs, there's Stanley Jean-Baptiste.
Do I get anything? Oh, it's just a.
Yeah.
So, can I get a picture?
Yeah, selfie, man. I love it. Appreciate it. Also on the 2023 FBA All-Defensive Second Team, forward Gregory St. Remy of the Kissimmee Lambs. Congratulations. Also on the 2023 FBA Second Team Defensive Awards, forward Juan Herrera of the Kissimmee Lambs. And rounding out the all-defense second team, forward David Butler of the Winter Park Storm. Now we'll introduce the 2023 FBA All-Defense First Team. Starting off at guard of the Polk County Royals, Joe Stubbs. Also at guard from the Winter Park Storm, Bulb Paul. Forward with the Polk County Royals, Timothy Bowflex Williams. Also on the FBA All-Defense First Team, forward from the Claremont Crocs, Enrique Bush, Jr. And forward with the Volusia County Serpents, Mr. Anthony Rice. Let's move on to the 2023 All-FBA Third Team. Guard from the Polk County Royals, Ivan Smith. Also guard from the Kissimmee Lambs, Gregory St. Remy. At forward from the Volusia County Serpents, Antonio Jackson. Forward from the Winter Park Storm, Auger Williams. And rounding out the 2023 All-FBA Third Team, forward from the Volusia County Serpents, Jermaine Johnson. Moving on to the 2023 All-FBA Second Team, guard from the Polk County Royals, Joe Stubbs. A guard from Winter Park Storm, Dominic Douglas. Forward from the Claremont Crocs, Simeon Howard. Forward from the Volusia County Serpents, Anthony Rice. And finishing out the 2023 All-FBA second team, forward from the Kissimmee Lambs, Sinza Davidson. Now for the 2023 All-FBA first team. Round of applause for these 5 guys. We'll start off with guard from the Volusia County Serpents, Mr. James Lindsay Jr. Also at guard from the Volusia County Serpents, Roberto Suarez. At forward from the Claremont Crocs, Notorian Tyson. Also at forward from the Claremont Crocs, Enrique Bush Jr. And finishing up the 2023 All-FBA first team, forward from the Kissimmee Lambs, Mr. Juan Herrera. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, get some refreshments, use the restroom. We'll be back with our individual performance awards right after this. Now we're going to get into some individual awards. We'll start off with the 2023 FBA Executive of the Year for his tireless work ethic to keep his organization running smoothly and efficiently. Of the Kissimmee Lambs, Edgar Vasquez.
There you go, sir.
Another round of applause for Coach Edgar Vasquez. And while he's standing up here, we also honor the head coach of the table for the best team of the FBA's 2023 regular season, the head coach that led his team to the best record in the league and eventually an FBA title, the head coach of the year of the Kissimmee Lambs, Edgar Vasquez. How about back-to-back trophies, Coach Vasquez? Congratulations again.
Thank you.
You need help carrying it back?
Maybe. Well, thank you so much. And when we started this project, forming the team and training, we started studying each team, and we see a lot of competition, a lot of talent, an impossible task, if you can call it like that, especially when you don't know the league, when you don't know the level, when you don't know the minds that I'm coaching or the owners. So it's difficult when you don't know the level of they play. So what we did was starting studying, prepare each thing, and trying to do our best. And thanks God, the heart of the players, the beautiful job that they doing when they training, it was key for us. About the executive of the year is something that, to me as a surprise, because we are used to help, support, and to us it's very common to do what we're doing, and we really love the effort and the love that you're putting in this project. We really, really believe in you guys, and that is the reason that we open our heart, not just as a team, as a church, and as a school. And thank you. Thank you once again for all the professionalism, that the way that you handle this. God bless you all.
Thanks again, Coach Vasquez.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next up is our 2023 FBA Sixth Man of the Year. With this award, we honor the underdog, the underrated, the sixth man off the bench, and arguably one of the most important pieces of his team. This award goes to James Lindsay, Jr. of the Volusia County Serpents. Congratulations, James. Thank
Hold it for you while you
Oh yeah, you can. All right. Thank you, man. I wasn't really too much planning on saying too much. Watch out. Okay. I wasn't really planning on saying too much, but I just want to thank everybody.
Just the MVP. And then after the MVP, then we've got awards for all the coaches. All the coaches that are here, I pulled their awards out.
Okay.
Last but not least, with the last honor of the evening, we celebrate the 2023 FBA's Most Outstanding, Most Magnificent, and the greatest embodiment of excellence the league had to offer. The most prestigious award in basketball goes out to the 2023 FBA Most Valuable Player Award, Roberto Suarez of the Volusia County Serpents. We'll let Roberto take some pictures, and then we'll let him make another speech.
I just want to shout out, my family. My brother always coming out to work out with me. My dad always forcing us to go out and put up shots or just do whatever, rain, it don't matter. Yes, you, Justin, yes, I'm shouting you out, but you got it, bro. And then shout out my mom, always telling me, just stay humble, keep grinding. You're going to get the notoriety that you need. And then I just want to shout out to my whole team. I feel like this goes out to them, because without them, we wouldn't be in the position or they wouldn't put me in the position that I to receive this award. So shout out to my whole team. And that's it. Thank you.
For Juan Herrera, there's a finals MVP. It's not here. We wanted to recognize him.
Okay. The 2023 MVP award for the final game goes to the Kissimmee Lambs, Juan Herrera. You can also call him the champion.
Thank you.
Hey, what's that?
The translation, he can say it.
Awesome.
Habla en español y yo se traduce.
Listo.
In a picture.
Bebe, suave, suave.
Bueno, sí, agradecido con todos los presentes, todos los dueños de equipo,
He's grateful with all the present and the owners of the team,
los organizadores de la FBA,
the organizer of the FBA.
también muy agradecido con mi equipo, mis compañeros de equipo, coach,
Very grateful with my teammates and my coach,
y por supuesto mi amada familia. Gracias.
and also my family. Thank you.
What's up, buddy?
Ay, thank you.
I think that's it for you guys.
We can sit?
We've got a couple quick awards to hand out to the coaches of every team, the coaches that are here. We wanted to recognize you guys. So the first certificate goes to Amy Rhodes for displaying leadership excellence as head coach for the Polk County Royals. Congratulations. Next certificate goes to the head coach of the Winter Park Storm, Brandon Parham. Congratulations. Our next certificate goes to the head coach of the Florida Flight, Mark King.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And our last award for your hard work and tireless dedication to the Volusia County Serpents, Nazeth Jean-Pierre. Congratulations To all who won awards tonight, congratulations to all the teams. And once again, congratulations to the 2023 FBA champion, Kissimmee Lambs. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. We'll see you next year for FBA Awards 2024.
The Royals.
Oh, I got her.
You got her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.